professional bridal makeup for 8 years, and I'm officially a 2026 bride doing my own wedding makeup. I don't even know what trial number we're on at this point, but let's get into this look. All of you guys have been saying that my wedding makeup should depend on where we're getting married. So we're drawing from the bowl again of all the locations that we consider getting married at, and one of these actually is where we're getting married. All right, today we have Paris, France. When I think of Paris bridal makeup, I think of really soft pinky tones. Hydration is key. I'm obsessed with the road glazing milk underneath makeup. Definitely gonna use Professional from Benefit on the wedding day because my pores have been popping lately. You guys know the drill by now. We are underpainting. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario, and we're gonna blend this in with the Mario F4 brush. I've really been loving the new Dior Forever Skinwear. This is their matte formula. How I apply it so that it's not too full coverage, too heavy. I spread it out evenly on my hand, and then I pick up my sponge, and then I just lightly tap around the contour that I have down, and you can just see how flawless that applies. Add a bit more warmth to the face. I'm using the LYS bronzer stick for a really flawless blend. I'm putting it on my hand first, and then I'm applying. This will give us a really even, flawless application. And I'm just putting this on all of the areas that I laid down that underpainting. Actually, the exact blush that I used for my 2024 bridal makeup video. This is Magenta Magic from Nude Sticks, one of my all-time favorite pinky blushes. Once again, same technique. I'm putting it on my hand first, and then we are applying my 2016 Ride or Die concealer, still using it to this day. Tarte Shape Tape. Blending this up into the under eye and out across underneath the eye here, and I'm gonna take that and put it on the lid too as my eye primer. Going back in with that blush brush and just blending around the edges. My biggest advice to anybody doing their own makeup, take your time blending. It just takes time for the perfect blend. Okay, now that we have all of our creams blended, we are going to powder. I'm actually gonna do the Huda Beauty Cherry Peach powder. This is really brightening, just setting the under eye and the cheek area. Do you see how blurring that is? So make sure that you set the lid. For the rest of the face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. I've hit pan on this. I go through this stuff all the time. It's insanely good. When applying anything powder, I want to do really soft, light layers just for a little bit more warmth. Just adding a touch of this Armani Beauty bronzer. I'm just hooked on this powder blush from Dior. This is the pink shade. This is just the perfect bridal blush. It has a really beautiful blurring effect to it also. I feel like this just like blends everything together and gives you that really flawless airbrushed finish. Make sure that the makeup is melted into the skin and it's not just sitting on top and looking super powdery. I'm gonna spray with some Fix Plus. Another Dior product. This is the Glow Maximizer. Like, I'm beating a dead horse about this stuff, but this is really, really pretty for bridal. I use this almost as like a blush topper and highlighter. I use my sponge, just hit that all over the cheek. You see how beautiful that is. I prefer a more natural brow, so I just lightly fill in the gaps that I have here. Since my eyebrows are naturally really thick and dark, making them too heavy, I really feel like it just overpowers the whole look. Instead of the really fluffy brow look, I'm just using this brow gel really to just lock these in place so they're not moving. This is the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. We are now on to eyes. I found this Huda Beauty palette that I really want to try. Start with the shade here, blending that up into the crease. I'm avoiding this area because I want to put a light shade there. Now taking shade High Life, and I'm adding that on top of the other one. I'm taking shade Faux Fur, and I'm putting that on the outer lash line. I'm going to bring that up into the crease here. I actually really want to try the eyes matte today, so I'm taking Cold Plunge, this really pretty light matte shade, and I'm just packing that onto the inner corners. Now I'm just going to define the eyes with the Chanel Gel Eyeliner. Eyeliner placement, you're going to hit it on the outer lash line or lower lash line here and the top inner corner here. Smudge and blend that eyeliner. The lashes are curled. I'm just adding some Tube Jaw mascara. The wedding tape will absolutely be waterproof. I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling to get these eyelashes on, so I did not record the process because it took so long. These are Lily lashes. Enticing. I don't know, when I think of Paris makeup, I do think a little bit more glam, so I wanted to try a fuller lash. Lip combo, I'm starting with Makeup by Mario Toasty. I got this new lipstick from Makeup by Mario. This is South Shore. I feel like I need a little bit more color, so I'm gonna use this YSL 44 lipstick. This is their new one. All right, lastly, the bridal scent I'm trying today is Love Shack Fancy Sweetheart. This one smells really good. It's really like light and refreshing. You guys, here is the final glam. I think this turned out so good. It really does feel like I should be getting married in Paris. But I want to know what you guys think of the look.